Meshivas Nefesh, Pei Beis. Ikres Chaskus Aydem Una. The main way to come to Chizuk is through Emunah, through having deep Emunah Hashem. Maybe we'll be Zocher. There's one point to do what he brings from Al-Sha'ira. We'll see if there is Hashem, what does it mean. But myself, of course, a person who knows that Hashem created him and he's here for a reason, and that every second counts and every good thing counts. So then, obviously, he's not going to be chazak. He's going to be strong. He says, "Well, Hashem, take care of me."
Maybe we're going to be Zocher to what?
Emunah is how you get chizuk.
Yeah.
What's the true Emunah? He's going to get chizuk.
And he said maybe we're going to be Zocher.
Well, he's Zocher, so they're inside. Emunah in the Oseira. See inside what he says there. There's a lot of beautiful, incredible things to say. Emunah is one of the longest. Most of in the Chutei he speaks very, very much about Emunah. Very much. A lot of beautiful diburim. Tremendous, amazing diburim. One opening and one is diburim. Maybe we'll be Zocher. So, Pei Gimel. Amar Abba Zal ein mechazkim ela nebuchazkim. Ein mezazin ela nebuchazkim. You can't strengthen a person unless he's already strong. You can't bring a person to alacrity, to move quickly, to Jesus, unless he already has this quality.
Sounds good.
So let's wait. The Chura ain't a movement. What do you mean? Then how do you ever give chizuk? Well, if you're already chazak, I don't need it if I'm chazak.
What is the frame Reish Naso?
Huh?
What is it? A medrash? The Sifri?
Yeah.
Reish, the beginning of Naso.
Yes. So what does it mean? So how do you ever get started on these things? You can never acquire chizuk, you can never acquire visas. Very difficult. You explained elsewhere, each thing depends on the other. We have already had it again. Another, in terms of simcha, like the Rebbe says, the bris, and emunah, and simcha, and another all one. You want to have a bris, which one's have purity, he needs to have emunah, he needs to have simcha, he needs to have another. So, how in the world am I supposed to get? If I need a emunah to have bris, and I need simcha to have bris, I need never to have bris, and I need, all these different beginners, each one with the other, so then how in the world are you supposed to, what do you work on? Like, you don't have a emunah yet. It's not 100% emunah, you have bris. If you have, you can't have emunah because you don't have simcha yet, you have another, so you feel like a dreidel, like before started dreidel, you never get anywhere. It's always, you're rolling. So that's not how it's done. You jump in one thing, whatever you can work on, here, over there, until you get it. So it's really discuss this concept. Sometimes things are, one is included in the other, one depends on the other, and we don't know how to start. The way every beginning, every middle, every end, and the time is how we're going to get to where we need to go is through the true tzaddik. Shebachol in each generation, Shebachol Moshe Rabbeinu was after Moshe Rabbeinu. Shu Haya Rebbe Rishon Shekol Yisrael, very, very big, the first Rebbe of all of Israel. With Mendel Aschala, from here's the beginning of everything. It's laying the Vetzel of Kol Technos, that's how you get where you need to go. Kimar Shahaya Moshe, what was, what will be, Moshe was like our safe to say. So what happened? They were in Mitzrayim and they left. Wow, we left how? Because of Moshe Rabbeinu. Hashem says, Moshe, if you don't want to take them out, no one can. So you need to be something else. The tzaddik, the person has to have a connection, at least. Like there are different ways of understanding what this means. One, on the simplest level, it could mean someone who's at least knows what the riddle of something, learning each person according to where he's holding to get a little more understanding of how to, what does Rebbe say, what does it mean, what's he teaching us, or to say it means a particular person who's a tzaddik, extra you, whichever way, and learning the Torah teaching as well. Whichever way you learn it, the bottom line is to try to do whatever you can, and to progress in understanding of how to deal, how do I get chizuk, how do I get what I need to get. How did tzaddik start? How did he get to such a high place? Little Barry Nachman, when he was younger, it's unbelievable things what he went through and what he did, what he accomplished. We're not supposed to work out, think, how could this possibly be? How could somebody born of mankind merit such a great level? Since we already merited to accept the Torah, receive the Torah through Moshe, and to draw down his understanding in every generation through the tzaddikim, in every generation. Through this, we have where to start from. First of all, every person he's raised as a Jew, he has something to do with the Jewishness. Today, unfortunately, it's not like it was in this time. Many people are not raised as a Jew. People who never heard that don't even know they're a Jew. No, it's clues. So that's one thing anyway. And like the very bottom criteria, which also isn't always true. So the Mala say Yela b'Mashmini miyad. Person who gets a milah for 8 days. That's a little more prevalent today. It depends who. People are far. There's some people who unfortunately even don't have this. The other person's educated to our mitzvahs. Certain Bez Hashem. Person has to be chazak. Person says in the fact that he was born, he was raised in the holiness of Israel. Okay. So what does a person do who doesn't have these advantages? He takes the problem and turns it around, as usual. Based on what the lesson teaches us, you take a problem, you turn it right around on its head. You say that I'm zuchat to have an or to connect to Torah without this. It's incredible. It's an amazing thing. There's no way to understand the greatness and the erech. That's what the Rebbe says. That Yisro came to Zayah says he had a very big impression on high, because he came from such a far place. The same thing with a person who knows he's from a distant place. Really, we're all from a distant place because we're in such a difficult generation, very difficult generation. These times, very hard times, in terms of being spiritual, in terms of just being who I'm going to be and connecting to my real self, and not thinking every person he used to be on the computer, he's thinking of himself, me, I go here, this is my place, this is my place, I go here. He's not connected the way he should to Hashem, to his friend. It's very difficult for a person to connect to Torah. Despite this, and feel more, and want holiness, want purity, and want to be better, that's also very precious. Maybe even more precious than having a background, because he's making a big splash, making a big impression by every movement he does.
He's saying that tzaddik brings out these aspects within.
He's saying that the tzaddik enables a person to connect to these and to realize that they're important. It's not saying, oh yeah, well, it's not so. Yeah. What do you mean? So you don't mean the Ma'al? The Mensch says a person that has a milah, a person that has a bris, right away he's in the Ma'al. He doesn't make it. It's a very big thing. Yep. That we call tzaddik emes about Machrot. We believe in the Torah of Moshe and all the tzaddikim that come after him. That's also a very big Nikuda Tova. The person's Amunah that he believes. We strengthen us to believe in Hashem's kindness. Even though whenever we're in this again, this comes up in Shem's Nefesh so many times, so this like an endless amount of times. No matter where you were, no matter what you did, no matter what went over you. Bottom line. Now, right now, whatever happened till now, they warn us. They said, don't give up. But, everyone thinks but. No, there's no but. Don't give up. Hashem is believe, trust in Hashem. Hashem should be our trust. Trust in Hashem. Hashem, don't be afraid. Nevertheless, no matter what we went through, no matter what we did, nevertheless, Hashem is with us and near us and close to us, very close to us, because the whole world feels His glory. But we're still beloved to Him, we're still beloved to us. Through the fact that we believe and we strengthen ourselves, we keep the true word of the tzaddikim, true tzaddikim, the covers of Hashem, that they put themselves out, they put a lot of efforts to try to bring us closer to serving Hashem. Through this, a person can be ignited, the holy desire that's inside him. If they light that up, person's desire should be very strong. At the very least, to yearn and long for Hashem, with great, powerful desire and strong yearning. And then the more a person is able to yearn, the more a person is able to yearn to these Zohars, to really start to move, to really, to take responsibility, to say, the more a person understands, the more he's responsible. So on the one hand, no matter what happens, yes, I'll be chazak, I'll start learning again, I'll move forward. But on the other hand, I have to know, listen, I'm responsible. I'm responsible for what I've done. It's not a simple matter at all. Not a simple matter at all. But that's how Dr. Kelm explains Kafel Alem Hagigis. He says, what's going on over here? We said, okay, we'll accept the Torah, not finish, but we'll do it, and then we'll understand. Wonderful. So we take the Torah, and then there's a piece of mountain overhead. If you don't take it, well, say goodbye. So what's the point of it, first of all? And second of all, what does it mean? So the other concept, the minute they had the Hakara, they understood. The minute we understood that we should accept the Torah, so we didn't do it. It's mechayev, it's obvious, because we had more understanding. So on the one hand, no matter what happens, Dustin says, you can't give up no matter what. You have to work on the roots no matter what. On the other hand, the person he's obligated. He said the same thing with keeping Shabbos. He's a person not Jewish, he doesn't have to keep Shabbos. He's not allowed to keep Shabbos. If the person is Jewish, he has to keep Shabbos. Why? Again, he has Asor. So the person has the ability to be massive what it is. He's supposed to do it. To have like what he said, the chizik and the zuzas. You want also to have alacrity to move quickly, to move and do what we need to do. But want to do what's going to do. He has to do a lot, he has to move quick and to try to not give up. And sometimes moving quick means moving slowly. One at a time, every day, whatever I can do what I can. And that's I have to act as I have to figure it out. So I have to yearn. The more I yearn, the more I'm going to get to what I really want. That's what I'm going to get. That's called mashal to the more stronger the Lord. So I say zeichin is chazik. It's that a person gets more chizik. How is a person chazik? What can you do? Like you said, it says you're only chazak. What does that mean? He says it means that what makes you strong is the yearning desire for chizik. You have to know that chizik is important, and that's what you want. That's what we said from the beginning. Yonah says the Klal says the non-Jewish scholars would say that a person who loves chachma is already a chacham. A person who loves understanding